So we've probably all used sites like Fiverr, Upwork, Elance, onlinejobs.ph, all of those. I think a lot of people use them wrong. I think a lot of people go to them to get a task done rather than as a place to find that specialist. Because I want that specialist to become a permanent member of your team. They're just permanent part-time, which might be 2 hours a week. It might be 15 hours a week. So we'll post something up there, and I'll post the exact same thing on Fiverr 5 times. It's going to cost me 25 bucks instead of $5. So what? Because I know that 3 of them are going to be shithouse, 1 of them is going to be okay, and 1 of them is probably going to be a rock star. And if I don't find a rock star the first time round, go do it again. So I don't interview, I audition. I give them a test task or a series of test tasks. Might be unpaid, probably paid. Because I don't want to piss them off. I want to respect their work and their time, but I don't want to be the bottleneck. I don't want my HR person to be the bottleneck. I want this to be as automated as possible. I can post up the job and have them do this test task. 2 of them, show promise. Wonderful. You go to the next stage. And that might be another test task, it might be a phone interview, whatever it might be, we figure out who that one person is. I probably put them through a Kolbe test at this point as well, Kolbe. It's not really a personality test, but it's a profiling system of not what you can do or what you think you will do, but what you will do when the pressure's on. It's a really good way to understand people's MO. And then I'm going to hire that person and put them on the bench and keep them warm on the bench. So I've had people, and we don't think we have too many of these at the moment, but certainly in the past, where I know this is a 5-hour-a-week role, generally. But some weeks I have no work. But when I need that person, so let's say he's my Magento guy. Don't do a lot of Magento necessarily, but when I need that Magento guy, I need him, and I need him quickly to do that work. So I'll pay him 1 or 2 hours a week, every single week. And say the deal is that when we need you, you are ready to go, you'll get this work done inside of 24 hours. I will never give you more than 10 hours in a week, but when I need you, I need you. Yep, all good, and they love that. You're gonna pay me to do nothing every week? Sweet, I'll take that deal. But then they're committed. Then you don't lose them. They don't disappear off and go and end up working for someone else. The agreement being that if they do want to go work for someone else, they have to tell you, I'm no longer on the bench. So now I've got them warm on the bench. I can call on them whenever I need to. Staff on demand. But they're trained up, ready to go. You're not having to go back to Fiverr next time you need something and go, oh God, this thing again, I've got to start all over again. You've found the A players. This makes life so much easier. And then once they've proven themselves there and they've done the job a few times, then there'll be a full-time specialist in that role. And so at any one time, I want to have in each of my specialties down at the bottom of Project Hourglass here, I want to have at least 1 full-timer and preferably someone on the bench. What we're working on now is when this full-timer starts to approach capacity, so let's say they've got 10 hours a week to give me, and we've consistently done more than 8 hours a week for the last 3 weeks, I'll have an automatic alert go up to the brain and say, you need to hire another one of these, which will post the test task, which will do all of that, automated, somebody warm, on the bench, ready to go before we get busy. We haven't built that bit yet, but that's what's coming.